Hey,
We're back.
we're back. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. Today it's just like we can't go live.
I
Anyway,
know, right?
it's so bad. I was
But
just
that's
like,
okay.
yeah, I just wanted to, go ahead with it because I don't know if what my situation is gonna be later on this month, and I just wanted to like go live with you because we've been looking forward to it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
yes.
Hi. Hello,
Hi
everyone.
everyone. Okay, I'm gonna just type in live with Andrea from. If you want to just get started, if just just in case we get kicked off again. OlaJoe the Crocheting Sailor. First off, I want to know how you came up with your name, the brand name. I would love to hear the story about that.
Oh, I would be so happy to tell everybody. Hi, Busy Peach. Hi, Jax. Hello, everyone that's coming in. I
So
wanted
excited
to,
to have you guys.
yes. I Okay. So I wanted to start my brand and I wanted it to be OlaJoe.
Okay.
But when I did the YouTube search, there was another OlaJoe, and I couldn't believe it because I actually put Ola and Joe together and made this name. Ola is my grandmother's name, and Joe is short for Joanne, which is it's my grandmother's name and my mother's name put
Oh,
together.
that's so sweet. Okay.
Yes. And so since there were so many OlaJoes out there, and I couldn't believe that someone had a name like that because I made it up.
Wow, yeah, it's so unique. Like you wouldn't think that there would be other names like that out there.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's where hyphen OlaJoe the Crocheting Sailor came in, is because I needed to add something to have some uniqueness in, you know, division
Okay.
between the OlaJoes that were out there and me. So OlaJoe started with my grandmother because my grandmother was Ola Mae Pinkins, and
Mhm.
she taught me how to crochet when I was 7.
Wow.
So
That's
I wanted to make sure that I honored her by using her name.
awesome.
And I learned so much, not only from my grandmother, but also from my mom too. So her name was Joanne, but they called her Joe for short.
Okay.
Yes. So that's where my name originated from.
That's amazing. I love hearing this story. But is there anything specific about the sailor, or was it just something that just, you just wanted to add on? Like, is there anything like, do you like sailing? Is there anything to do with that? Like, do you sail in your family?
But you know what? That's a great question because a lot of people don't know, Narain. I
Hmm.
am a retired Navy sailor, and
Wow,
I've served over 20 years in the Navy. It's like
that's
20 years and 6 or 7 months, 20 years and 7 months. So that's why I always say over 20 years because it's not quite 21.
20. It's a little bit, yeah, yeah.
Yes, but I am a retired United States Navy sailor.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for your service. That's so awesome.
You're welcome.
That's
Yes.
amazing.
Yes, ahoy, ahoy, Captain. Welcome aboard.
Amazing.
I always
Love
bring
it.
people in the rain.
I know. I noticed that in your YouTube lives. That's something you are like you do
Yes.
every. Yeah, yeah.
I always bring people on with this bell.
That is so much fun. I love that. I love that. I love that so much.
Right.
Yeah. Anything else? Like, I just wanted to like just talk with you, because I've been, we've
Hmm.
been connecting over YouTube, and you've just been so supportive of my work. And I just, I was like, hey, I want to get to know you. I
Well,
love
awesome.
making maker friends on here. So
Right. Absolutely.
yeah.
I love you. I love you and what you do
Thank you so
within the
much.
community. Yes. Well, first of all, I've been crocheting for over 25 years,
Wow.
off and on.
Nice.
And when I was active duty, it was hard for me to actually crochet on a regular basis like I actually do now. So
Hmm.
off and on, I started making baby blankets, and it pretty much started when I was at a command and I was on shore duty, and this young sailor asked me she said, "You crochet?" And I said, "Yes, I crochet. That's another one of my talents." She
Yes.
said, "Well, can you make a baby blanket for my baby?" And I said, "Of course I can." So that's where it pretty much started up. You know, I started crocheting and, you
Yeah.
know, yes, making baby blankets. And that's pretty much how I picked up and started crocheting again, was making baby blankets for all the babies that were coming into the world. And I would actually crochet and just give them away. I didn't sell them, you know, I didn't have a store, or, you know, that was just really not my passion. I just love the art of crochet. And I love the fact that crochet could bring me a lot of sense of calm and peace. And it grew from there. So I continued making baby blankets, and then people kept saying, "You know what? I would like to buy your work. You know, you put too much time into it to not get anything from it." So the people that actually received the blankets wanted me to sell them. So I started selling blankets, and then I started making little sets that had the bibs, the hat, you know, the little bonnets and the booties. So I started selling those sets, but I was actually just selling them, and people would send me the money via PayPal, and that's basically how I started.
Nice. That's amazing, because that's very similar to my story too. Like, I initially started again with, you know, making like baby blankets, baby items for like all the babies, you know, that are coming in my family, my, you know, like friends circle. It just kind of like grew from there. And then my cousin was like, you know, you need to look into like starting an Etsy shop or something, you know, like try it out, see what, you know, what happens. Yeah, and then like my son, I was expecting my son, and, you know, I was like, okay, I want to make something for him, and I made this blanket, and then that's pretty much where my brand colors come from. It's the baby blanket I made for him, and the caterpillar and everything, because he was born in June, so he was my June bug. So that's where all of that, you know, that's why my caterpillar is there, and all my, you know, my brand pretty much evolved from that. And I initially started, you know, like I started with selling like, you know, finished items on Etsy, but then like in a year into that, I had no idea about the whole designing side of, you know, knitting and crochet. And then I met like a few people on here who really inspired me, and I just kind of like, you know, evolved into this designer, blogger, you know, and then
Absolutely
trying to focus on YouTube too now. So yeah, it's crazy how things like evolve, you know, over time.
Right. Well, before I go into who inspired you, I just wanted to give a shout out to my cousin. I see her in there. She's Sabby Too Sweet. And I actually made a blanket set for her daughter when her daughter had a baby. Yes.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yes,
Hi, Sabby. Thanks for joining in.
Her name is Sabrina.
Sabrina.
Yes.
Hey, Sabrina. I love that. I love when, like, you know, just like making things for family is a totally different, like, you know, experience and feeling, just because, you know, you're making it for someone who means so much to you. And I love that. And it's like, you know, like carrying on that tradition of handmade things. So I love that.
Well, I noticed that one of your inspirations was TL Yarn Crafts.
Yes, absolutely. She, like, you know, I met other, you know, bloggers and like other, you know, people on here that did inspire me, but then it was different with Tony, because she's just so personable. She's very, you know, she's very kind, and she's encouraging regardless of where you're starting off from. And she was just very, very kind, and, you know, she like answered a few of my questions and just kind of like, you know, talked with me, and you know, that really helped me. And then like when she got into Tunisian, I was like, wow, this is something I really love. Tunisian crochet was just so fun to me, like seeing her do it, and then like just watching her tutorials and stuff. I learned so much from her.
And you know what, you actually picked that up. and start rolling with that. So now you do Tunisian tutorials.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm like on and off. It's been hard for me to stay like consistent just because of like, family stuff and just like, taking care of things.
Hmm.
Yeah, so like sometimes I'm inconsistent on there, but I try to like, upload things as much as I can. Upload tutorials. I have like a few ideas that I need to record the tutorials and edit them and just like upload them. I wrote down 3 different stitches I need to like, make tutorials for in the next like a month at least, like next couple of months I should do like, a few more.
Well,
'Cause
hello to everybody that's coming in. Hey.
Thank you so much for joining. And I know it's been kind of chaotic. Like you guys are coming from YouTube and then here, and it's just like, yeah.
Look
Yes,
at this.
pearls.
You inspired me to get this hook, just so you know.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I hope that you love Tunisian, like doing it because it's just so much fun. I love it so much.
I haven't done it yet, but I'm telling
haven't?
You.
Oh my God,
Right.
you're gonna love it. I'm just so excited for you. It's gonna
This
be
is
amazing.
a 5.5, and I think you have. Do you have a hat pattern that's a 5.5 on your blog?
I might.
I think
Do I
you
have
do.
the hat? I think I have the hat not hate. Yeah. I designed a hat I think not last year, the year before that in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called the One Love hat, and it's like pretty easy because it's not like in a round or anything. It's just like straight. There is a little bit of color work involved, but it's like it's not too hard. But yeah, I love that one because it's for the hat not hate cause, which is very dear to me. So yeah, I have 3 hooks. These 2 I bought on my own. This one the FURLS sent to me. They gifted to me. I have an upcoming pattern with them, which I'm really excited about. It's gonna go live next Sunday, so I have a week. But everything's due on Sunday. I'm like nervous and excited. I'll have to like finish up the blog post and everything. It's gonna be a free pattern, so look out for that. I'm gonna be sharing it on here, on YouTube, everywhere. The best way to like be notified of all my patterns and everything is obviously my newsletter, because even if I'm not active on my social media, I'm gonna be in contact via email. So I think that's like the best way. But like I love Tunisian. You can tell I love Tunisian. I have like 2 hooks.
Yes.
They sent me this, and their Wander yarn is so amazing. I love it.
Oh, I love Wander yarn.
You probably got it too, right? And
yes, and it's so easy to work with.
Exactly.
I mean, don't let that satiny, shiny look of the yarn fool you. I'm telling you that it is easy to work with.
Exactly.
And when FURLS did their birthday celebration, I did the hat.
Yeah.
And I used Wander yarn.
Oh, you did?
Yes, for the whole hat. Nice. And it was fun because I actually used maybe about 4 or 5 colors of the Wander yarn. Nice. And that's how much I loved it. So I'm telling you, check it out, you guys. I think it's $5 for each skein.
It's it's pretty reasonable. And then they have the palette packs, which are really cool because we don't have to like think about, which color you want to put together. They already have these beautiful palettes put together for you, and you can just choose that. Obviously, my favorite is the autumn, and that's the one I use for my design, which I'm really excited about.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm actually going live on their Facebook, I think next week on the 17th. I think at 2 or 2:30. I'll post about it, but yeah, I'm gonna be teaching the Tunisian honeycomb stitch, which is super fun.
Yay! I get to use this hook.
Yes,
I haven't used yet.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, FURLS is doing a 15% off using the code DEVITER for
really?
Tunisia.
I didn't know about this. Yeah.
Yes. Cool. So if anybody wants to get a FURLS Tunisian crochet hook and use Noreen's patterns, make sure you go to the FURLS website and use DEVITER as a code. It's DEVETER.
Yay! That's awesome. I didn't know about the sale. That's awesome. That's awesome. So both me and Andrea are affiliates, so you can go to either of our links, and you know, whoever you'd like to support, you know, so you can support both of us, and you know, it'll be really nice. But you can purchase through our links, and you know, we get a small commission. And it's like no extra cost to you guys. So it's awesome. They have some really great products. I love FURLS. I think it's just really nice. I love their products. They're very high quality. Like, you know, basically you're getting what you pay for, and it's like reasonable too for the quality that it, you know, that they're made with.
Well, you know what, Lorraine? I'm going to show you and everyone that's in this live how much I love FURLS.
Okay, I'm excited. So excited to see.
I'm ready. You guys ready? Look at this.
What? You have their gift box thing. What? I love it. That's amazing. Those are all the Odysseys, right?
Yes, these are all Odysseys.
That's amazing.
And this is a collector's box by FURLS. If anybody is interested in purchasing one.
And hey, Ginger. Ginger's here too.
Hey, Ginger.
Amazing too. I love her YouTube stuff.
Oh, no worries about being late.
I know. We had a little chaos with the whole like.
Yes, we did.
Social media not cooperating with us.
But that's okay.
That's okay. That's okay. We're here now, so that's okay.
That's right. Oh, but that's not all. Look.
Oh my goodness! You have all of these too. I love the peppermint swirl one.
Yes,
that's so pretty. I love that one. They're all just so beautiful.
This
like
is peppermint.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the
and
one she
streamlines. Yeah.
Yes.
You have so many amazing looks. Yeah.
Oh my God! That's how much I love FURLS. And
Yay.
in the bottom drawer, I have this alpha. I just got this alpha hook. This is the orange. It's the tiger's eye.
Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. That's so good. Look at the detail. It's just so
Look at that.
It's amazing. I don't do a lot of regular crochet, so I don't have like a lot of their their Odysseys and streamlines and things like that. I have one I got because red and gold is like my ultimate favorite, like, you know, like I just love those colors together. So I got their Odyssey red and gold before they, like, you know, discontinued the gold. I think they discontinued the gold tips. So I got that like before, you know, they were all like gone.
Right.
That's exactly what I have of the Odyssey. Yeah, but it's so smooth and just, it's so beautiful to look at that you want to crochet. You know, it's like it gets you excited about, you know, crocheting. So I love that.
Yes.
It's important to have pretty tools, I think, to be inspired.
These Odyssey hooks are, I mean, I'm not saying that, and Lorraine can attest to that too. I'm not saying that because we are affiliates. These actually work. They feel good in the hand.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, now some people may have a problem if they're pencil holders. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's better for people who hold it like a knife. Yeah.
Yeah, for the knife holder. I'm a knife holder. So what are you, Lorraine?
I think I am too. Yeah. I
knife holder.
With a pencil. Yeah.
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 These are beautiful.
They're so nice. I love it. I have the three. So my Tunisian ones that I have the maple and ebony.
Ooh.
And this one is a 5.5 mm. And then I have the this is a Cruella Diva Light. This is my absolute favorite one. It's just,
I love that one.
This is a 6 mm in that. And then this is the one they recently sent me for my design. It's the I think it's a 6.5 mm. This is the paddock and ebony. I love it. It's so pretty. It's just so nice. And they're so smooth. The stitches just glide. It's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. So like I have a link in I think the link in my bio right now is for the Wander yarn, for the Wander palette, because that's the one I'm going to be using for the, like, that's what I used for the design. So I have that on there, and then you can get to all the other, you know, items that FURLS carries through that link too, and then I'll still get the commission if you want to support me. But you know, Andrea also has a lot of links on her YouTube channel too, like on all her videos and everything. So you know, if you're looking for like streamlines or things like that, I'm sure she has a lot of the links for those. Yes.
So how long have you been designing, if I may ask?
Designing, I started, I believe, in 2018. So it's been like a couple of years, like a few years. So this is like the third year that I have been designing. It's slow and steady. Like I think I finally like got into like submitting for magazines and things like that just last year. Last year, in 20, I think like January, February of 2020 is when I submitted the Honeycomb kitchen set to Happily Hooked magazine for their issue. I think it was their home issue or something that came out in June. But that was like my very first design submission to a magazine. And then I did a couple of collaborations with Darn Good Yarn. I love their mission too. They work to empower women in India and Nepal and give them like fair trade work and things like that. And I love their mission. So I've worked with them multiple times. They even sent me the Darn Good Yarn skirts to like, you know, try out, and just I think I wrote a review on those as well, and just kind of like how I styled it.
I have the sari skirts.
They're just so beautiful, right?
They're so
unique.
gorgeous.
They're so unique. Like, you know, it's not something you can just get, you know, anywhere. And
Right.
you can style it in so many different ways, and it's so beautiful. I love and the at the end of the and at the end of the day, you're actually helping, you know, those women, and I think that's what really matters. But yeah, it's amazing. So I've worked with them, and then recently I've submitted so like a couple of UK, so Crocheting Now, I've submitted I submitted a design like earlier this year, and it came out this summer. The bag, the Sunset Vibes tote that I designed, so that came out like recently. And then I'm also working on other design for Crochet Society, which is like a subscription box, but also based out of the UK. So the only thing with the UK submissions for me has been like the shipping issue. So I'm able to do it as long as like, you know, they don't need the samples back. But I did that, you know, for Crochet Society, and I'm really excited because it's the first time I'm designing for like a subscription box. So excited for that.
Yay.
Yes. And then I know it's crazy. Like I did not know about this whole side of knitting and crochet, because when you think of it, you think of it just as like a hobby, but it's so much more. You can do so much with it. There's so many opportunities that just open up if you like, just, you know, if you try.
Right.
So yeah, it's exciting. And then I have I'm working on, I don't know if anyone else saw, but Britt from Not Bad Brit, she's working with We Crochet and for her Makers of Color collective, and she just recently, like, you know, started the whole, like, I think of a calendar, Makers of Color collective calendar, and she accepted submissions for that, and I got selected. I'm so excited.
Yay, congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's another design I have to work on, which is gonna be probably, I think it's for next year, but but yeah, so exciting. A lot of exciting things happening. And then recently I finished up this granny vest, and for Granny Square Day, because that's coming up. And
Yes, it is.
And it's on India Day. It's on India's Independence Day.
No way.
Yes, August 15th. So I'm so excited. I was like, I need to make this vision come to life. And if you guys saw my reel, I made this. And I'm like, I really want to share a recipe at least, because, you know, like designing women's garments is like a whole other thing. And I'm not comfortable. I'm not there yet. So I was like, I'm going to share just like the basics of how I went about designing it.
Yeah.
I don't know yet, because I feel like I'm not gonna have time to like get a, you know, tech editor and all of that stuff, but I'm just gonna share like basics of how I made it, and then, you know, just like ask people if they see any issues and let me know. You know, I'm working on a blog post for it, and I'm hoping to release it on Sunday. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it in time, but so this is what I made. I'm so excited, and I just recently wore it at one of my cousin's wedding events. So it was really fun, but yeah, I really want to share it. I've never done anything like this before.
Congratulating you in the comments. Yes.
Yes, the reel. It was so much fun to make. I was like, you know,
Mhm.
even though I'm not releasing the whole pattern or even like the blog post yet, I
Yes.
couldn't hold it in. I'm like, I'm so excited about this that I made this. And I
Yes.
just wanted to like share because I added like these little mirrors to it too, which are very like, you know, they're a lot of like Indian clothes have mirrors like that on them, and the
Hmm.
colors are just so vibrant. These are representative of the Indian flag colors, so I'm so excited. I
Beautiful.
hope I get to share it. I'm just like, I'm working on the blog post. We'll see what happens. Stay
Yeah.
tuned. I'm gonna add it to the description on the YouTube video. I'm gonna upload this hopefully. If I'm able to save it, I'm gonna upload it over to YouTube, and then I'll add it in the description and everything once I finish the blog post. But that's kind of what's going on with me. I'm just like so excited. A lot of things happening.
I have a suggestion. I
Yes.
don't know if you have time to put this into your schedule, but you know, the crochet, what is it? The Crochet Foundry.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're looking for designers and makers. And I thought about you. That's the first person I thought.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I actually opened up the page for that, and I was thinking of like a simple pillow because they're looking for home decor as well.
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe I should do like a pillow or something because that'll be so much easier for me. But like, yeah, maybe I can submit this because then I'll have time for, you know, finding like a tech editor and all of that and getting
Absolutely.
everything done. Maybe maybe I should do that.
Hmm.
But yeah, because I've never designed women's like garments. Like I've done accessories, I've done like a poncho, but never anything like this. It's just been like I've made a vest before, but not not like, you know, not something like actually like a pattern, you know, not written a pattern for it.
Ginger says, "Oh, you should do that, Noor. See, I
Ginger's
told
my
you."
biggest fan.
That's
I
right,
love you.
Ginger.
Thank you so much, Ginger. She's always so kind and supportive. Ginger's awesome.
She
Thank you.
is.
She's
Ginger
always
is
encouraging
amazing.
me. Yes, yes. Tell us more about yourself. I've been talking about myself. Let me know what's going on with you. You do yarn dyeing as well. You mentioned. I'd love to know like how you got into that and like,
You
you know,
know
what
what?
you have.
Actually, I have to be honest. I cannot take credit for this. I didn't dye this. Crochet in Agreement dyed this, but she dyed this for my channel to represent my channel. And this is how it looks
That is gorgeous.
when it's caked
I
up.
I love the colors. That's so
It's called
beautiful.
Deep Sea by OlaJoe. And what I did was I did a meetup with Seta's Place. And
Mm,
Seta is on YouTube. And so
okay.
I met her. She's in Alaska now. She used to live here
Wow.
in Kenya. So she moved to Alaska, and long story short, oh, thank you, Ginger. Yeah, so she said she wanted to do a meetup. So I went to do the meetup, but I didn't know that she was going to present me with my own yarn.
That is so amazing. What a
Yes.
pleasant surprise. That's so
Yes. So this is super wash merino wool. It's
wow.
220 yards, and they gave me the opportunity to actually name this. So it's called Deep Sea by OlaJoe, and it's in the Crochet and Agreements Etsy shop.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So I
really
can't take credit
beautiful.
for that.
Okay, so she dyed it, but she dyed it for like in your brand colors basically. And so it's like
Right.
named. Yes.
Yeah. Because
That's
this is
amazing.
when people see my videos, for the majority of my videos, I have an intro and outro, and it
Yeah.
has the little ship, and the windows are, you'll see red in the little windows of the ship.
Oh yeah. That's so cute. That's amazing. I
Yes.
love
So
that.
I was very honored and humbled to receive that, and just to be a part of the whole YouTuber, because I'm one of many. I think maybe it's about 5 of them now, but they
Wow.
picked like certain YouTubers, and they Melissa from Crochet and Agreement, she
Mm-hmm.
um she dyes these inspired by certain YouTubers. just so
Wow, that's amazing. So
yes.
amazing. I love how yarn dyers have such, you know, diverse streams of
Hi, Lamont.
inspiration. And it just like they come up with the most gorgeous, you know, yarns, like the yarn colorways.
Right.
I have a friend on here. I have a couple of friends who do yarn dyeing on here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably add their shops to my description. I don't know if you guys know Fatima from Aquarius Make. She does a lot of beautiful, she has a lot of beautiful colorways. And then recently I met um, Kelsey from Knitting Nikabi. I don't know if you guys know her, but they're all like basically makers of color, you know, and indie yarn dyers of, you know, of color that I've met on here recently. And then Corinne from Hawaii Bazaar Yarn Co. She has some really gorgeous, she's based out of Michigan, and she has some really gorgeous yarns. And then another Fatima that I know, Abuelita Yarn Company, I believe, is her. She
Mm-hmm.
just recently, I think she just recently started selling her hand-dyed yarn, but they're all gorgeous, gorgeous colorways. And
Wow.
I will link to their shops like in the description when I repost this, or like even on here, I'll add there. But it's just, it's amazing to see how, you know, everyone is inspired differently, and then that translates into the different colorways that we see, and it's just so beautiful. I love that about yarn dyeing. And it's like,
I'm in
and,
awe over that because
yeah,
yes, a lot of the dyers and indie dyers, they grab their inspiration from scenery or different places that they've been, and
exactly.
it mirrors it, and it's just amazing, right, Noreen?
To a T, like it's like exactly like you'll see a picture or whatever they've been inspired by, and then you see the yarn colorway, and it's like an exact match a lot of the times, and it's just so amazing to see that.
Right.
I don't know how, you know, I don't know how they do it. It's just like it's beautiful. It
Yeah.
just turns out so nice.
Well, look, I have something to show you. You know, Furls is doing that. Mrs. DeVita is doing that granny square. Since we go back to granny square,
Mm-hmm.
he had challenged people to do granny square earrings.
Oh,
These are the ones that I made.
those are so beautiful, Andrea. I love those. That's
Yes, so
amazing. Those are
I will
definitely
be entering.
statement earrings.
Right.
You don't even need like a good outfit or anything. You just wear those, and that's like boom. You know,
Yeah,
they look
thank
amazing.
you.
Those are beautiful.
Yes, so I will be entering that to win a gift card. So if you want to do that, if you want to do granny square earrings, you can.
Nice. That
Mm-hmm.
would be really cool. Yeah, I love that
Thank
for
you,
the
Gigi.
Granny Square Day, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
because
for granny square day.
yeah, it's coming up. It's awesome.
You just put hashtag I love furls to be entered. Hashtag
Oh, okay. It's
furls.
like a competition. Okay, it's like a contest. Okay, that's awesome. I love
Thank
that.
you.
And everyone who joined in here, please, you know, let me know. I hope the comments save. I've heard that comments are not saving sometimes, but send me a DM if you joined in. We like I'm doing a mystery yarn giveaway because I have a lot of yarn that I need to give away. You know, for joining us, and
Mhm.
I'll share that also on YouTube. So if you watch on YouTube, you can enter as well, and then on here, if you joined on live on here, or if you're watching on the replay, send me a DM and let me know. Then I'll enter your name into like a mystery yarn giveaway, and I'll keep it open until Friday, so that you know you have some time to enter. Some other things that are upcoming. So I talked to you guys about my furls. Make sure you tune in on the 17th for that. Then the granny vest, I'm trying my best to get out like a little recipe, or like, you know, just kind of like a how I did it. Very rough. So if there are any issues, definitely, you know, you'll have to like, you know, get back to me. I'm like, okay, something doesn't look right, fix it, and I will. Um, and then I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my washcloth kit. So if you have never tried Tunisian and you are interested and you want to start with something very small and you want all the materials and everything in one place, I have these Tunisian washcloth kits in my Etsy shop. It's basically like a mini skein of a Lamia mini cottony yarn. It's showing up much brighter than it is, but this is like a So it's like a 65 yards, very tiny. But I'm also including a Denise interchangeable hook. These are the best hooks, I think, to start off with if you are a complete beginner. They're very sturdy, and then it comes with like the cord and stopper as well. And this is the 5.5 mm. And the thing is, you can go on later to get like the rest of the set and like, just, mix and match. And that's what's good about it. And then I include the full pattern. Everyone, like the basic, the price for like the basic is a little bit lower, and it's that you get like the digital file, you get all of these materials, get a yarn needle, the hook and the yarn. And then if you upgrade to the higher price, you will get a printed, you can upgrade to either like a printed black and white copy or a printed color copy. And then you get all the materials and everything, and obviously you get the digital pattern as well. And then I'm offering, regardless of whether you buy the basic or the upgraded version, I am gonna offer two or one free pattern of your choice from my shop, an extra pattern. And I have basically I have a step-by-step video tutorial for the whole thing as well, for both the basic and like the upgraded versions. So it's a really great kit to like start off with if you're looking to like just get into Tunisian crochet but you're not sure. It's a great place to start, and it's a washcloth that can be, it's a reusable thing, and it's a great gift if you have someone who's interested in crafts, but they haven't, done anything before. So I have those in my shop, and definitely check those out. So I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about that. And yeah, I think like those are like my updates, and I'm so happy I got to connect with you, Andrea. Let us know if you have anything else to share, like anything that's upcoming for you, like anything that's going on. I'd love to hear.
Well, I started a schedule with YouTube. So I do go live every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Yay!
Yay! That's awesome. That's so awesome. So I'm trying to do the same. I added it in my banner, but the last couple of weeks have been really hectic, and I think it's gonna get a little more busy. So I'm thinking of taking that out, and I'll just go live whenever I can. But like I had my cousin's wedding this past week, and I was out of town, and then my son's gonna be starting school soon, and it's just, I think it's going to be too hectic for me to commit. But I'm definitely going to be sharing tutorials. I'm hoping to just at least like schedule out some tutorials so that they post like at least every couple of weeks or something. And I saw that Tunisian crochet tutorials are doing much better for me compared to like any other type of tutorials. So you can,
well, your tutorials are great, so you need to keep those up.
Thank you so much. I will. I definitely
Thank you, Ginger.
will.
Yeah, everybody's saying yay, spring and Lamone.
Thank you so much, everyone who's joined in.
Yes.
I really
And
appreciate it.
Ginger said that's such a great deal for beginners, your kit.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I'm always available also. I forgot to mention, like it includes, one-on-one support if you need any questions answered or anything. I'm always available through email. And one of my friends from high school, she bought it, and she was like, okay, I really need help with this part. And I like went back and forth with her, and I helped her figure it out. So, there's also that component of like one-on-one support. And then it includes like a photo tutorial for like, the basics of Tunisian crochet. And then, that video definitely helps because it's like step-by-step, taking you through the whole thing. So I really hope you find value in it. There are a lot of different color options available, and it's on Etsy. And I have like the printouts as well if you want to upgrade to those. So yeah, super exciting.
Yes.
Thank you so much, everyone who joined in.
Thank you.
So let me know if you joined in, just in case like the comments don't show up after we end the live, or if it doesn't save or something, DM me to let me know that you were here. I'll enter you into the mystery yarn giveaway, and I'll keep it open until Friday. Friday night, and then I'll announce like the winner probably on Monday or something. So let me know, and then I'm gonna also post this on YouTube if you're more comfortable on there. You can comment, you know, underneath the video or something, and let me know.
Yeah,
So
Lamone
thank
said
you so
happy
much.
Wednesday.
Happy Whip Wednesday! Not just
Yes.
Wednesday, Whip Wednesday. Start your new whips, finish off your old whips, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Spring said she's going to go live after this. So I definitely
Oh,
have
okay,
to go over to
okay,
Spring and
okay.
support her. I will be there.
Yay! Yes, yes. I'm gonna go join you too. Spring Nolker. Okay. We'll be there. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you so much, everyone, for
Thank
tuning
you.
in. Thanks for being patient with all the technical difficulties. Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you
Take
so much,
care.
Lorraine, for having me with you today.
It
I
was my
appreciate
pleasure. I would definitely love to do this again sometime. Thank you
We
so much.
must.
We
Definitely.
have to. Yes.
Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone.
Thanks. Take care. Have a good Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.